All right, and I believe we are live. How is everyone this fine Friday? Hope everyone is doing well. I should be live. Am I not live? I'm live. Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin. I'm your host, Vays. Let's go straight to the charts. I am still in Aruba on a little vacation, and we're going to the charts. All right. Monthly chart. The monthly chart has flipped over. As we can see, this is not a good looking candle. This is actually a very horrible looking candle. And we can now say that for the first time, what we have is a situation where the MRI buy has not led us into a new bull market. It clearly did over here. While it was not the monthly closing low, it was certainly the monthly swing low. And then over here, while it was not the swing low, it was virtually the closing low. Spin B, thank you so much for watching me since 2018. And now it doesn't look very good because we're clearly made way lower swing lows and we've clearly made lower closing lows, though we still don't know where we are going to close current candle. Weekly chart. The weekly chart has very good oscillators, as mentioned in prior videos. Like, it doesn't even make sense for me to make videos every day. Like, nothing has changed, guys. The MACD is looking a lot better. The CMF is looking pretty good. I like all these metrics. The price can easily rally back into the moving average and the bottom of the triangle. But that all it is so far is a dead cat bounce until it proves that it can go above that moving average. Our allocation chart, we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the moving averages to cross over in order to add to our bullish position. And that addition would be small. It might be an additional 10% or something to that effect, because I don't like this consolidation near the lows, and it usually leads to more downside. Daily chart. Nope, that's not it. Daily chart. Daily chart is also not all that crazy interesting. We are back on a bullish count for the MRI, but we did not get the green star candle, so there is no bullish allocation to a position. Also, until the daily chart gets above the 50-period moving average, and more likely the 128 period moving average, I can't possibly be bullish, right? Like, we need to get probably over this channel. Like, until Bitcoin gets above 2150, I can't possibly be bullish into a new bull market. But if we crash down to 11 to 14, that's a good opportunity to buy the dip for me. But everyone else makes their own decisions. The financial summit will be back in November of 2023. We actually have the exact dates. Should put that to the website. And once we pass this date this year, we're going to put Unconfiscatable back on sale. And then I got to reach out to all the past speakers, and hopefully they will all make it back. I lowered the price of the options trading course. Also check out my technical analysis and risk management. All right, follow us on Instagram and other places. I did this whole overview of Grayscale and GBTC and Genesis and all this stuff. So please check that out. That's about it. We can look at the strategic oil reserve. The data has come out, and they didn't take a lot off, but it was still in the red. The probability, I talked about this last time as well. The next FOMC is coming on the 14th of December, and it looks like it'll be a 50 basis point raise. So it's possible that the stock market will keep moving up. Still waiting on some results of the U.S. House of Representatives. I don't know how long it takes to count these things. It's supposed to be done in one day, but, oh, is it down to one? Nope, it's down to two. It's still two. They can't figure it out. And then we have the Senate re-election for Georgia in like a week or so. So hopefully that nightmare will be over. All right. So I'll take a few questions, but I really have nothing else to say. All right, what do you guys have on questions? I'm gonna stop the screen share. So you get the camera. Oh, I was in that Spaces yesterday with SBF. Man, what a weasel that guy is. Do you think stock to flow model of Plan B is still relevant today? Guys, I never thought it was relevant. This is why Plan B doesn't like me. Even like Saifedean asked me on one of his interviews, what do I think about Plan B's stock to flow model? And I actually, had some criticism to say about it. And then Saifedean got really upset at me. I never bought into the stock to flow model. Like, I just don't believe you can model things that way. It's just, that's not how modeling works. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that's the reality of the trade. Corey Klippstein really went off on this thing. And I think somebody else did as well. Like, that's not how quant models work. It's just not how they work. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You can't project the price of Bitcoin based on stock to flow. That's not how markets work. There's no other explanation that I have for you. I mean, it's fun to look at. It's cute. It definitely creates 1 million followers, but that's just not how quantitative models work. Like, welcome to reality. I've worked in quantitative models on Wall Street. That's just not how they work. Oh, I was going to take a look at some stocks. I got 8 minutes, 8 minutes to go. We'll go back to screen share. Still keeping an eye on Bitfarms. So I'm going to look to time the MRI. We'll see whether this is a smart trade or not. I don't like this consolidation either. This consolidation tends to drop the price. And in addition, on a weekly scale, you see that we're going to hit an MRI buy again in about 2 to 3 weeks. And on a daily scale, we can hit an MRI buy next week. Right now, we're rallying a little bit. The stock is below 60 cents, which is amazing. Timing it below 50 cents would be awesome as well. I think it's one of the better miners out there. Can this miner go bankrupt? Yeah, of course it can, right? But the other option is GBTC at a 50% discount. And it depends which one can give you an extra 100% on speculative run-ups, whether it's a mining stock or GBTC discount window. Tone, do you believe the bottom this time is dependent on the SEC bringing in their regulations? No, I don't. It's irrelevant. And therefore, the big money can flow. No, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. How a anchor get exploited yesterday? I have no idea. I'm not that. I'm on vacation, guys. I'm gonna move on. I'm not going to pay attention to a specific company. I think there's a bull market coming for Bitcoin in 2023. I don't care about wedges. It's not a pattern that I look for. I'm not waiting for 15,000, guys. at all. Like I thought Bitcoin would reverse by now. So while in 2018 I was more bearish than I probably should have been, in this bear market I've been more bullish than I probably should have been. And 99% of the criticism that I get is why the hell am I so bullish? So your comment, SJ, is the complete opposite of what's actually happened. I think the stock market will have an all-time high next year. Even if there is a full-blown war in Europe, like Germany and the, well, not the UK, I think they're, well, maybe the UK, like Germany and France and all of them, like create this giant army and they start fighting Russia. Like even in that case, well, like even in that case, I still think the U.S. stock market is going to go to a new all-time high because if there is a full-blown war in Europe, where's the money going to go? It's not going to go to China. It's not going to go to Russia. It's not going to go to Africa. It's not going to stay in Europe. Money has to go somewhere, right? There's only two places for it to go. It can go to South America, or it can go to America. No one cares about Canada. So, except the Chinese that are buying up all the real estate. So either way, whether there is a war or there isn't a war in Europe, either way, capital flows to the US and the US stock market is likely to hit a new high. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple of those boxes of the Bitcoin trading cards. I need to get a card. Like I'm actually one of 3 people featured in the Bitcoin trading cards. They're super cool. Let me get you a link, guys. I think it's in my other. Here it is. Is this it? No, it's not it. Here it is. Super cool. Check this out. It should be on screen share, I think. So this is the website, btc-tc.com. I mean, you can just type that in. Let's go to the home page. So these are Bitcoin trading cards. Box looks like this. I'm gonna buy at least one box, probably 2, and I want to save one for like like a decade. Like I wish I saved all those basketball packs that I used to buy when I was a kid. So you can follow them on Twitter, BTC_cards, and Instagram, Bitcoin_cards. So they're making these educational cards, but in them there's like collectible cards. And there is a page here. Is it under about the project? So this is series 1, and series 1 has 64 cards in total. I'm trying to find that picture. So those are just some of the cards there. I haven't seen them because I haven't been in the United States in like 6 months. Is it in the about section? Like I've seen it here before somewhere. Man, can't find it. Might have seen it on Twitter. Yeah, so that's me right there. That's my card. So I'm one of 3 people featured in the cards. It's me, it's Adam Meister. Oh, there's Max Kaiser, but that's slightly different. But yeah, there's Max Kaiser. There was like Hal Finney, me, and Adam Meister and somebody else. I think it's somebody else. But he's gonna do a lot more people. So it's super cool. These cards are supposed to be super, super cool. So check this out. Join the pack, people are saying. Okay, let's see. Series 1, yeah. But there was like this one. There you go. You got Hayek. There's Adam Meister. Yeah, this is World of Rusty. World of Rusty was my graphic designer until the bear market came. Now I don't do the graphic design. Anyway, guys, as promised, it is time for me to go to the beach. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah. I don't know much about the Russian billionaire that died in a helicopter crash. Look, guys, there's two types of rich people. There's rich capitalists, and then there's rich tyrannical Marxists. And the tyrannical Marxists, unlike capitalists, want to make sure that the billionaire capitalists don't survive going forward. I'm surprised that Elon Musk is still walking around. I'm surprised that Trump is still walking around. These people are dangerous. Anyone that's connected to Klaus Schwab is dangerous. Their view is the more people die, the healthier the planet will be. That is their mentality. That is how they think. If you are on board with the World Economic Forum's plans, you want the world population to be reduced from 8 billion to 500 million. How are you going to do that? Think about it, okay? That is their ultimate goal. And trust me, you are not important enough to be in the 500 million club because you don't think like the Marxists think. This is why Marxism is so dangerous as a mentality. And our schools, our government-run educational schools, just fill kids' heads with Marxism education. And this is one of the big problems that we have today.